Welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. My name is Martha Brown, and I am your volunteer with Dementia Friendly Fort Worth. We are proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. I am your host for today's activities, and our topic today is Ageless Grace with V'Ann Giuffre, and she's our trainer educator and works for Age-u-Cate. I would love it if V'Ann, you would take it away and tell us a little something about yourself as you get started.
Okay, I will. Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here again. I'm glad it was my week. Yay! Um, I work for a company called Age-u-Cate, and we develop and deliver caregiver education for professional and family caregivers. And one of the programs that I became certified in is called Ageless Grace, which is what we're doing today. Most of you have been with us here that are live, so maybe some people watching the recording won't know about it. But I was telling Martha, I have a background in early childhood education. So I was a preschool teacher for almost 20 years. And so all of this comes very naturally to me, and sometimes I use references to preschoolers because I find that my brain still kind of thinks like a preschooler a lot of times, which is really great because they're really fascinating and they cut to the chase and keep things simple and have profound thoughts, I think. So anyway, and then now I do education mostly with adults. And I have to admit, I miss the kids sometimes. But I still love teaching and sharing things that I learn and I know with other people. So Ageless Grace is a brain health activity. So we're going to move our bodies, but by moving our bodies, we're going to work our brains. So the best kind of brain education is actually that goes together with physical movement. So our brain has to work harder. And it works when we try to do things that our body has trouble doing or that our body doesn't normally do. So all of our activities are in a chair. We're going to stay in a chair the whole time. That's because it works our brain better. If we do these activities in a chair, our brain has to get engaged more than if we were standing up. So it's also going to let us move our body around in different ways. Because we're safe and secure in a chair, and we can work our core part of our body, the middle part of our body, and that. And we will work all of our body. We'll work head to toe. So you join in the movements that I do however you want to. So if you want to, you don't have to match me. You can move at your own speed and where your body wants to move today. So our body is different every single day. And so listen to your body, and what it's telling you to do today is what you're going to do. So I'm going to turn some music on. We're going to have fun. I love that when we get a chance to chat a little bit between things. You always bring fun ideas for me. So we're going to get started. We're going to start with, and I'm going to scoot back so you can see my whole body. And so I'll shove my stool out of the way. And we're going to start today with juicy joints. So we're going to think about all the joints in our body and all kinds of different ways that we can move those joints. So while I'm scooting back, you be thinking about what joints we should move.
Okay.
About if you wanted to smoke a joint.
Not that kind of joint, Paula.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it.
I'm so glad you did. Well, hey, to each his own. What I said, whatever you want to do today.
I've never done that, but I don't know.
Paulette, turn your camera on if you don't mind. We see a black box that says Robert Cooper.
I don't know how. What do I do? How do I turn it on?
In the lower left, you should see.
There you go. Oh,
There you
I'm
go.
so sorry.
Now we see you.
There
Yeah.
she is.
Good morning, Paulette. Okay, V'Ann.
The Paulettes are in place with sunshiny faces.
Move my speaker back a little bit. Oops.
Back a little bit.
All right, joints. Let's start with the knees. You can add the elbows. Great. All right, let's look at your ankles. And we're going to move the ankles. You can move them around. Let's switch. Other ankle. Let's move the wrist. So just move your hands like this. Nancy, do you want to move your hands? Move our wrists.
Nancy made a little way.
Let's reach up. We can reach across. Yay! Look to the side. Other side. Now we have our neck involved. How about one arm up and one arm down? Up, one arm down. One more like that. Now can we switch? Other arm up. Other arm down. Great job. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. So, your body doesn't know what we're about to do. Actually, my body doesn't either, because I'm thinking it up as we go, because that's what's working the brain. We're never sure what's going to happen next. Perfect. I like that. We're going to do a little spaghetti spine. Martha and Yetta and I were talking about spaghetti just before everybody got on. But we're going to talk about uncooked spaghetti. Cooked spaghetti, because we want it to be wiggly, right? So we're going to think about our spine being like spaghetti, and we're going to move it all around. We don't want dry spaghetti, because that cracks and snaps. We don't want our spine to do that at all. So we're going to come
make
up with...
my own spaghetti.
Say that again, Paulette?
I used to make my own spaghetti. I made it from scratch and put it through a cutter and all that.
Oh, wow. I bet that was delicious.
I bet that's serious.
Yeah.
I only made it with stone ground wheat flour, so it would still have all its.
Well, that was some healthy, delicious spaghetti.
Yeah, I made my kids eat healthy.
Good
Then
for
they
you.
grew up and that all went away.
Well, we're going to think about Paulette's homemade spaghetti.
Oh, don't.
It's not dry. It's flexible. That's what we want our spine to be. So get your spine, your whole wheat spine spaghetti ready. So we're going to think of ways to move our body that gets our spine moving. So here we go. Now this song, you may think of, may remind you of a big movie score, like some epic movie that you're seeing, a big soundtrack. So we're going to move, we may do some really big blockbuster movements, like we're a huge movie, blockbuster movie. All right, let's do a big sweeping movement. Here we go. This feels like an ocean scene to me. I don't know why. Maybe it feels like something different to you.
Paulette, you want to sweep with us? Maybe Nancy.
All right. We sweep up and over like we're making a big rainbow or a big arch.
From St. Louis, I know the arch.
Ah, there we go. Maybe we're at the St. Louis Arch.
I got to be there the day they put the last piece in.
Oh, that would be cool. That would have been fantastic.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, get your elbows involved. Let your elbows move you. Can you just tilt? We're going to tilt the upper body.
Like
Maybe
those
you're
pieces.
walking on the deck of a ship that's really in a storm.
Somebody wanted to buy our house.
I got one of those the other day, Yetta. And I don't even live in a house.
I know.
There we go. Let's sweep that leg over to the side. One leg. That'll work our lower spine. All right, we're gonna switch legs. You ready? Other leg. Here we go. Maybe we're climbing a mountain in this movie. Kind of feels like that too. All right, one more like that. All right, feet out in front of you. Put your feet out in front of you. We're gonna reach toward the floor. Here we go. Down and sweep back up. Really tall and sweep down. There you go. Again, sweep down and all the way up, really tall. One more like that. All right, let's move up. Your shoulder is going toward your knee. Oh, there we go.
Whew.
The end of our epic movie.
It was great music.
That is fun music, isn't it? I have to dig a little deeper for that kind of music, but it's fun to find. And it did feel like a big movie. So, that was Spaghetti Spine. Spaghetti Spine.
Hey, Phil.
Getty's spine was fine.
Hi, I'm just getting the screen back up for Paulette.
I know, it had gone away.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, but it's back now.
Good.
Okay.
There
Hey,
you are.
Paulette, I'm here. We're both Paulettes.
We
Yeah,
have two Paulettes. I
yeah.
like
Can you believe that? That name is very unusual.
Very.
You know, it is what it is.
Yay!
Yeah, where did you grow up, Paulette?
St. Louis.
I grew up in Lubbock.
We used to live in Lubbock. We lived at 4416 10th Street.
You did?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's interesting because at one time we lived on, what street? I thought it was called Main Street. I'm not sure. But anyway, I was born in Plainview, not in
Yeah.
Lubbock, but my
Plainview.
parents moved to Lubbock. And that's where I grew up. And then left Lubbock and came to San Angelo. And now I'm in Keller.
And you both escaped, and here we are with V'Ann.
And here we are. And Paulette has her Red Raider red shirt on today, so.
I do. You're right. Are you a Red Raider fan?
Well, I'm not, because I had 2 kids that went to the University of Texas.
Oh.
So I'm a Longhorn, but I do love all Texas schools. So,
Okay.
oh no, there must be Aggies in the group.
Yeah.
There's an Aggie in the group.
Okay, we're gonna do some Rockin' Rockettes, or Rockin' Rockies.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna do now, and that's all about our lower part of our body. So we're gonna do some kicks and some movements, similar to the Rockettes, or perhaps what Rocky Balboa did. We're gonna work that lower part of our body.
Okay.
We'll start with just some gentle kicks. They can go fast or slow, doesn't matter. You can add the arms. I can't ever keep my upper body still. All right, let's try this. Let's do 2 on one side. 1, 2,
2,
1,
1, and 2.
2,
1.
1. So we're doing 2 kicks and then switching legs. You can always hold on to your chair if that helps or feels comfortable. Okay, now we have a Super Bowl coming up pretty soon. I don't even know who's playing, but they'll need to kick. So let's practice some football kicks. Ready? We can try a punt. There we go. You punt the ball. Can you punt with the other leg? Oh, that might feel funny. There you go. Or we can do a kickoff, which is sort of a sideways kick. It's what it always looks like to me anyway. Let's kick with the other leg. Ready? How about if we do a little crisscross? So crisscross your legs. You can do the arms with it if you want to. It kind of helps the legs.
Woo, burn.
There you go. You can go fast if you want to. There you go. Or you can slow it down. There you go.
Yeah, we did it.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Wonderful. That was Rockin' Rockettes or Rockin' Rockies. And that's all about working our hip flexors. That's
Good.
It's there at our hips.
Yeah.
And that gets tight sometimes, especially if we sit a lot.
Mhm.
So it's good to get that moving around. So we did that one.
I don't know about y'all, but that got me really warm.
Good, good. That's good on a chilly morning. Get you moving. See, sometimes people think chair exercise is not hard and it's silly and you don't need to do it. Ha! We're doing great for our body and our brain. So now we're going to do spelling bee. Spelling bee. And spelling bee is using our body to write words or numbers. So I'll tell you what body part to use, and I'll come up with a word or a letter or a number for you to write. So I think I know what we're going to start with.
Hey,
And I got a little big band for you, a little big band. Does anybody else like are you big band fans?
Yes,
Yes? Some people hate it, but I love it.
love it.
Do you? Good. Good. So I usually sneak it in a little bit because I think it's wonderful. So here we go.
Go, Myra.
There we go. All right. With your with one hand, palm. Spell the town where you grew up. So Paulette would spell Lubbock. The other Paulette would spell St. Louis.
I grew up in St. Louis.
There you go. I grew up in Mart, M-A-R-T. So I'm going to
Mart
like that. If anybody else wants to share the town they're writing.
Grand Forks.
Ooh.
Boisington.
If you have a long one, you have to think about where you're going to start your letters.
Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
All right, let's write it one more time. All right, other hand, all capital letters. What state or country or province did you grow up in? So I grew up in Texas. I'm a Texas girl.
I'm a Missouri girl.
Kansas.
Kansas.
Denmark.
North Dakota.
Alberta.
Lubbock.
There we go.
Is that Alberta, Canada, Steve?
Yes.
Wow. I need to hear about that some more.
Germany.
Germany.
What brought you to Texas?
Bad luck. Sorry, that just slipped out.
That's what we say in August. When it's 102.
Okay, we're going to move down to the feet. Down to the feet. And write the month that you were born. Now I'm in February. I have a long word to write. What month were you born?
Mine is December.
What day? What day in February?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What day in February, Van?
The 3rd.
Ah,
Well, happy birthday coming up.
It's
Yeah.
coming up.
Hey, yeah.
I'm the 28th.
Oh, there we go. See?
Almost. Almost. Yeah.
Almost March. There we are.
Were you a leap year baby or was it really the 28th?
It was really the 28th. No, I was born in 53, so it couldn't be a leap year.
Ah,
I was born
more
on
year.
Halloween.
One more year, could have been.
Paulette, did you say Halloween?
Yeah, so just be real careful how you pronounce which is all I ask.
Absolutely.
My mom's birthday was November 1st.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
And then my dad's birthday was the 27th of November and their anniversary was November 24th.
Oh, my
This
word.
month. It was like a dry run for Christmas.
A lot of celebrations.
Yeah, and then we got to
Month.
do it again for Christmas. So, hey,
And a lot of turkey.
Whew,
Yeah.
your family had a busy fall and
we
winter.
did. We did. We did.
I remember having to learn to say February. It's a very hard month to say when you're a child. It's not real easy when you're an adult.
No.
But, and I don't meet many people in my travels and in my life. I have not met that many people with February birthdays.
Really?
I don't know why. And I rarely run across anybody with my actual birthday. So,
My brother's the 27th and I'm the 28th.
oh, well, that made that easy.
He's the oldest and I'm the youngest.
Our grandson is the 4th and my niece is the 2nd.
Ah, look at that.
Well, you just went exponentially higher on February birthdays, Van.
Look at that. I suddenly know more people. Apparently, my older sister was very concerned I might be born on Groundhog Day, which she thought was terrible for a baby.
Okay, what's the month 9 months before February?
May.
May.
Well, now we know what people were doing in May.
There we go. There we go. Perhaps my mom was celebrating school being out. I don't know. All right, we're going to do a little breathing work.
May be blessed.
There we go. So this is called Breathe Out Loud. So I'm not going to use any music for this one, and we're just going to kind of play with breath. We're going to play with breathing a little bit. So to start out, let's take 3 nice big breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to nose breathe right now. So just a nice gentle breath. So in and out through the nose. In, out through the nose. Breathe in and out through the nose. So I thought we would sort of play. You can take your finger, and I'm going to do it, and we're going to breathe and kind of follow our breath will kind of follow the design we make. So we're going to go up. So breathe in and let it fall and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. In and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, if we change to a wavy line, now breathe the way you think that would go. Have your breath follow that line. So maybe out when you go down, up. It's like a wave. We're going to come back the other way. You can decide how big your wave is, how tall it is. All right, let's make a circle. First, we're just going to draw a circle really slowly, a nice slow circle. So if our breathing follows our circle, how about we inhale at the top and exhale as we go down. Inhale. And we exhale.
No, when you get down, when you get clear out.
Inhale. And we exhale. You can switch hands. I think that would get tired. Inhale
You can do it.
and exhale.
I don't move my left arm as well as my right.
All right. Now we're just going to take 2 more breaths. Just inhale and exhale through the nose. So big breath. One more like that. Great. It's really fun to concentrate on breath, even if all you're doing is just breathing. No, nothing special, no fancy type of breathing, but just really thinking about and listening to your own breath. It can be very calming, very focusing. And sometimes it's just fun to play with breath. So that was our breathe out loud. We just played with breath. Okay, we're going to finish up with Try Chi. Try Chi. And that goes perfectly with breath.
It's like Tai Chi.
So this is going to be slow, continuous movements, but we're going to concentrate on slow, on moving really slowly. It's kind of hard to control sometimes because we tend to move very fast most of the time. So let's try moving slowly.
See Johnny.
I'll do that too.
Slow movement.
All right, scoot back in your chair because we're going to take both feet off the floor and just make slow circles with our feet. If your legs don't want to be off the floor today, you can do one at a time. Nice and slow.
Hard.
How would you move if you were walking through molasses or syrup? How would you move?
Yellow.
Possible.
Like walking through water.
Exactly. Exactly. You may have to push it out of the way with your hand. There we go. Nice and slowly. What if with your hand you're wiping off a big window? Maybe there's frost on the window. You might even have to use an ice scraper. But go slowly. Maybe go up. And we'll wipe it. Make sure your feet are out in front of you, and we'll wipe all the way down. Here we go. Here we go. So that was our Try Chi. Our Try Chi. All right, I know we just did some breathing exercises, but I always like to finish with a couple of nice cleansing breaths at the very end. So this time, we're going to breathe in through our nose, and we're going to exhale through our mouth. And an audible exhale, so one that we can hear, or one that you can hear. So we're going to kind of make a sound when we exhale, like that. So I use my hands to help me gather in that breath. So pull that breath in, gather it up, and let it out. You can think about gathering carrying in love. So pull it in.
Oh.
Pull your love in. And now we're going to spread it out. Or how about fun? Here we go. In. And let it out. And last time we're going to breathe in. And when we exhale, I want to hear a big sigh. Your biggest, sappiest sigh you can come up with. So here we go. Exactly. Yay. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much.
Great job from you too.
Mhm.
Great
Yeah,
job.
thank
Great
you.
job. Thank you. Now I'm energized for the rest of the day.
Oh, me too, Paulette. V'Ann, you are awesome, and we will see you back here on the 23rd, please.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Let's take a look at what we're going to be doing.
Thank you, V'Ann.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
V'Ann is a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow, we have the Eamon Carter Museum of American Art, and Peggy Spear. She's going to be talking and showing us pictures of children. I look forward to that.
Mhm.
V'Ann,
Oh,
maybe.
yes.
Oh, I think she's gone.
Yep.
It's a shame V'Ann couldn't hear that we were going to be doing that so she could see the children, since she has some history with them.
Email her.
A good idea, Paulette. Thank you. I don't know about y'all, but my body is a whole lot more awake now than it was at 10:30.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a nap.
I've taken in too much oxygen. I'm dizzy.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
the
Don.
hard breathing.
All that deep breathing, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are something else. I really enjoy being with y'all.
Oh,
Well, we enjoyed it too.
We love
Yes.
this.
Absolutely. Anybody have anything special going on, like vaccines or new information?
Oh, we got
No.
our first shot and then we're scheduled
The 11th, yeah.
the 11th for our second. So.
Hey, Bob.
So-
Yeah, we
That's,
just have a neighbor that tracks everything by the county.
yeah.
And she told us something we did not know after the first shot, that there's a date, it's a small card on the back, that's the date that you return.
Mhm.
And the date that you return should be about the same time. And so the hassle of all the paperwork that you signed the first time around, I think will disappear. And you just go right in. We have a handicap spot, so it's a little shorter distance for us, but the 11th is a magic day for us.
Tell us about it, Bob.
Well, we
Nice.
got the Moderna, and the Moderna just announced the last couple of days, they have a booster shot for the second, I guess there's a second COVID. It's a hybrid.
Mhm.
Great. So,
What my wife said, that Johnson & Johnson actually will take care of the second one too, if they use that.
Yeah.
But the other two don't. They have to have the booster.
I'm glad they're taking care of us, and I'm glad they're on the ball.
Except again, it's, we go through UT Southwestern, they don't have any more.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
can't get in on the list. They don't have any more.
Well, I'm still
Look
waiting
through
to
your
be-
patient portal, Steve.
Yeah, my wife's gone
Okay.
through patient portal. They don't have anything. In fact, they've
Okay.
taken it down off
Oh,
patient
really? I
portal.
have friends who've signed up through the patient portal and received their first one.
Yeah, well, they've taken it off their patient portal for
Ouch.
sign up.
What about the second one? Are they gonna go ahead and administer that?
I have no idea on that one.
They'll have to. They'll have to.
They
Steve,
have to-
if you don't mind, humor me and sign up through the county.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm letting my wife do that. I'm
Good.
letting her do
Good.
anything. But she's looked at a lot of different options, and so I'm just letting her figure it out.
I'm glad you have her. You tell her.
It's based upon her schedule too,
Of course. Yeah,
because she's my driver.
you got it.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Started to-
Martha,
Yes, ma'am.
I got a email this morning from the county saying that you know, I can now go in and look where I am in line if I put down my registration number. So I tried, but I never got a registration number, so I can't use it.
That's
Oh,
your
I
driver's
got that. When you signed up, did you not print it off?
No, I didn't.
I didn't
Oh,
either.
see, I printed ours off so I could go in and check, and the only thing it said was 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's okay. Okay, when did you sign up?
Myra,
Like the 15th or the 11th or
license.
something.
It's the driver's license numbers and.
Oh, yes, I don't know. I don't have a registration number, but I signed up on the 8th and haven't heard anything.
I haven't.
Okay, I was a little after you, and mine said 3 to 4 weeks still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Bob has something to tell you about driver's license.
Well, yeah, what we found out by, I guess, trial and error, the county registration number is the same as your driver's license number.
Oh,
But I don't think, did we give that in when we registered?
I don't remember.
Oh, you did? Yes, you did. We did.
We
Oh.
did not.
And
Are you
so-
in Dallas County, Bob?
Yes.
Okay, see, we're in Tarrant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm glad you didn't do it either. I thought I had missed something, Myra.
Yeah, I got the same email and it was blank. It had brackets, but inside
Yes.
the bracket, it had like a 9.
Yeah, I
Oh, you
had,
know what? I
yes.
always loved computer programs that did that.
Now they're trying to tell you something, but they're not telling you anything.
no.
And
The
you know what? There's
software
nobody to
engineer
report.
says that, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nobody to report that it's a problem. So I don't
I
know how
did.
they.
I did. I
Fix
wrote it
things.
back and I said, I got a letter with full of brackets.
Good.
Yeah,
What you're-
I did too, and I wrote that I don't have a registration number, if they can send me one.
Good. If
But
we-
I haven't heard from them either. I'm sure they don't see these emails.
if we irritate
Probably
them,
right.
they'll answer us.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had our registration number and it said 3 to 4 weeks still.
Thank you, Myra.
Okay,
Now, with-
okay.
Now longer than it used to be. Used to be 2, now it's 3 to 4.
3 to 4, that's
But we're
right.
gonna get it. Some of my friend in Wales has already had her first shot, so there is,
Yeah.
what a deal.
I tried this morning, somebody told me to sign up in Parker County. So I tried to do that and I got a time and I signed up, and when I clicked, the time had already been taken.
Yes.
So,
Oh, man.
it was impossible to sign up. And then
Yeah.
you want to sign up for both of us.
Mhm.
So I had to have my phone and my iPad going at the same time, and that,
Yeah, it's hard.
It is difficult when there are 2, absolutely. So you may need to make 4 trips.
yeah, I guess I could do that.
It is a challenge and we will all meet that challenge.
That's right.
Yes. I hope you all have a fabulous day today. Thank you.
Thank you. You
Thank
too,
you.
Barbara.
See everybody
you.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.